All right, welcome to our review of an in-scale Kato GEES44C4 FEC Florida East Coast. Beautiful engine. Look at that paint job. I'll get to that here in just a minute. So this was another gift from a subscriber. It's remained anonymous at this point. They haven't come forward to say who they are, but it's just beautiful. And I want to thank the person. If they're watching this video, thank you for this. This is just going to be a beautiful runner on the layout. We can't wait to just get this on here and start pulling some cars around and seeing how it looks. So we're going to do the review on this. It's not going to be as meticulous as we did the other ones because we've already had this out and featured in a few videos. But I am going to give an overall impression of everything. I'm going to take a look at stuff up close and we'll go from there. So first thing we'll do is we will look at the box. You see here, it's 176-8946 ES44C4 Florida East Coast. I have to say the thing I like about their boxes is the lids. They're nice and snug. It's not those little tab things. It's just a great way to do it. You've got foam inside that matches the profile of the engine. So everything stays in nice and snug. You got that bubble wrap right over there, over the top of it. And it's got an extra piece underneath that keeps the trucks in place. So really a fantastic way to package it. Very simple, very easy. I don't know why other manufacturers haven't keyed off on this and done better with their packaging, because this is definitely the way to do it. All right, so first impressions on the engine. So as you can see, gorgeous paint job. We'll start talking about the overall impressions of the engine. It's just a good, clean-looking engine. It looks like what it's supposed to. I've seen these in real life, and they've got it spot on. So it's just, I'm sure if I was to get down and measure everything, I'm sure the dimensions would be perfect for it. Kato seems to take a lot of pride in that, making sure everything is exactly the way it's supposed to be. They have the best handrails in the market. As you can see there, they're nice and thin. You just have to be careful when you're handling them so not to break it, but break any of them. But that's just, you just need to handle these engines with care anyway, so it doesn't really matter. All right, so let's talk about the paint job. As you can see, it's a beautiful red with that yellow. There's no bleed through of the red on the yellow. I'm assuming the red was probably, the entire engine was painted the red to begin with, and then the yellow and striping overlaid, so you don't see any bleed through coming through it. Decals, all the decals on there are extremely good. You've got all the data decals on the sides where they're supposed to be, the warning labels for the crews, the service crews, along with the lettering for the company itself. Just a really good overall looking engine. And again, I'm sure it's probably going to be a real spot on the color. I don't live in the Southeast. I can't take it out to compare, but I've seen enough on TV. It looks pretty accurate. So let me come around here a little bit. You can see it's got, now this has a different antenna package on it. On the top above the cab versus the SD70 ACE, so they do take everything into account. They don't just do one type and throw it to the Kato and just throw everything on it. It is specific to the engine class. So it's just a beautiful looking thing. So the weight of this is really, really good. Like I've described in others, it's the same thing. The entire inside of the shell inside there is a metal frame to give it as much weight as you can. I've used some of these and I've pulled 10, 15, 20 cars without any problem, no issues. And those are cars that I've added extra weight to. So they're excellent pullers. They've got good tractive power to them. So it's really good. They've got those standard Kato couplers on there that everybody complains about. I had issues to start off with them until I figured out just use a pair of needle nose pliers when you couple them to the car, and you just gently crimp the couplers together. You'll hear a little click, and they'll stay coupled all the time. So I've done that on all the ones I've done, and and they've never come apart with me once I've done that. So I'll give the couplers a good review on that. So far, I'd AA plus on paint, box, overall impression. The details, great details. They've really, like I said, they did their homework on it. The only thing I wish that they did more would be making separately applied grab irons, like going up the nose. But it's awful small. And understand having those molded on, because they probably figured, you probably wouldn't notice it that much anyway. And if it really bothered me, I can always come in and drill holes out and put couplers over, or put the grab irons over there atop the steps and everything. But I'll probably leave it the way it is. If it was HO, I'd certainly do that in HO. But anyway, so that's so far. I would say on this engine, I would say easily a to A plus on everything. So next, the only final step on this is to just put it down on the track. As you can see, we've got that right here. We'll put it down on the track and do the test on it. We'll do a back and forth with checking the lights, and then we will do we'll run it through the Skid Row neighborhood, and we'll see how it does. So hang on just a second while I get it down on the track. All right, so we're down here on the tracks now, and so I'm going to get the power set right. We're going to go real slow, and we're going to watch the lights, see how they do on lighting up. Yep, they all came on. Look pretty constant. Everything looks good. Put a little extra, whoops. There's a little bit of a problem. I didn't have the trucks on completely. There you go. Try that again. That could have been why that one was having an issue. Now they're all nice and bright. Okay, so let's take that, and then we will run it backwards, see if the back one comes on. Yep, no problem. Nice and smooth and quiet. All right, so let's run it through over here, and we'll see how it does doing a little further of a distance. Start off kind of nice and slow, and we'll pick up some speed. And again, my track's not the cleanest. I just got done doing a big run session, so if there's any problems, I'm going to say it's going to be that. The track versus the engine. Nice and quiet. All right, let's flip it around and come back. Start it up immediately. Nice. Very, very quiet. Oh, good flywheel action there. Came to a coasting stop. So I would say performance, easily 4.5 or 5 out of 5. So I would give this an A+. Point rating, we're probably looking at about 4.7525 on it. So I highly recommend it. Beautiful, beautiful engine. So let me put that right there. Again, this was a gift off of our Amazon wish list, which we will put links for. Somebody got it for us so we could run on the layout, and it was just their way, I guess, of thanking us for the years of doing all the videos. I'm glad you all have enjoyed it. So if you've liked this review, please like and subscribe and hit the notifications so you don't miss any of them. We've got some really good ones coming up. Again, thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.